All right, we're doing a quick reaction. Is Zeze Millz, uh, thoughts of the week, bad as UK, Jada Kingdom and Steph London, the beef that they got, FK Twigs, Skepta and Little Nas. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Yes.
Hi guys. So yeah,
Before we start as well, what I like about Zeze Millz, this is why I watch this stuff, because I'm not just one of these guys. I have to give you one of these. I have to give you an explanation, basically. I have to give you an explanation. My reason for watching Zeze Millz is like, Zeze Millz is like, I do this thing. There's like a scale I've got, and it's like ratchet and classy, right? If we have ratchet and classy, this is for the US lot. Ratchet, well, ratchet, and then we have classy. In the UK, we have classy and Goony, yeah. And you can put man them on the scale, and you can put girls on the scale at the same time. With Zeze, she's like very much in the middle. Like, see, like myself, I'm not like ratchet. I'm not full blown Goony. Like, I'm very much in the middle. But I don't know. I think people's perception of me, maybe I'm either side. I'm still in the middle, but maybe I might be a bit to the left or a bit to the right on the scale. But generally, I'm still in the middle. Zeze, she's another girl that's in the middle. Like, she gets it, but she's leaning more towards the classy side of the scale. But she's is still in the middle. Like, she's not fully classy to like where she doesn't understand urban culture and things like this. But yeah, that's why I like watching her, man. I like watching her opinion. She normally has something good to say. She has a lot of common sense. She's ready to say a lot of the stuff that girls don't want to say. Maybe they might know, but they're scared to say. So yeah, let's get into it, man.
hi guys. Hey,
As well, I've got my dishwasher on in the background. So if you're hearing a bit of water and water works and stuff like that is my dishwasher. Yeah. So let's go.
guys. So obviously, hey guys, it's Zeze Millz here. Welcome to my channel. Oh my god, I've never really said that before because I always just go straight into my interviews. I never really do.
This is another thing as well, because she's just touching in it. Like, she just introduced herself. I didn't even introduce myself to you guys. My name's Andrew. Some of you may know me as Andrew Reveals. I am Andrew Reveals. Like I said, like she said, she didn't introduce herself. I don't normally introduce myself. I don't. It feels kind of awkward, but yeah, Andrew Reveals. Listen, subscribe, like, comment. Like, I'm here to do this reaction thing. I'm kind of new on this thing, so listen. If you're an experienced reactor or whatever, and you wanna network, or like, let's network, man. Let's talk, man. Let's I'm here to stay. Anyway, let's go. Let's watch this video.
The whole welcome to my channel, but I am welcome to my channel. Anyway, yeah. So I put on my Insta story the other day that I thought I might start doing hot topics again. Now, anyone that's new here or new to Zeze Millz, when I first started doing Zeze Millz back in the day, I used to do this thing called hot topics, right? And I just used to talk about things that were trending online in my world, etc., etc. Now, I stopped doing that because I don't know why I stopped doing it. I think it was because of the pressure of always having to keep up with what was happening, and it just became a lot. And then other things started happening, like work-wise, so I just kind of more veered over towards doing the interviews. But basically, recently, so much things have been happening. I've just been like, why not give my opinion? And also at the time when I was giving my opinion, it wasn't like the cool thing to do. Like, no one was really kind of giving their opinion as much as how I was. And now we've shifted into a new space now where everyone just gives their opinion. You go on Twitter and everyone has a think piece on everything. So I was just like, the fuck? Why would I not? And I genuinely do enjoy sharing my opinion. I've made a whole fucking career out of it. So yeah. But damn, 2024. Woohoo. We are like, I want to say 11 days in, so not even 2 weeks in. And boy, oh boy, has this year already been, what the fuck is happening? Like, seriously, I feel like Cat Williams did that interview and it literally shifted the world, or it shifted the culture. okay? Because everyone now is just on crud. Everyone is saying how they feel. Everyone is just letting it. Also, by the way, I just love holding this mic like this. It's just such a strong, like, it's just, I don't know. I just like having things in my hand. Anyway.
Things in your hand, hey? We know what you're doing, Zeze. We know what you're doing. Hey.
I feel like he shifted the culture and he's really made.
What you saying about Cat Williams is very real, though. Like that interview, hey. You get me? He was saying a lot of stuff. He exposed a lot of stuff. I feel like, it's true. Everyone's got their own opinion. I think a lot of the stuff he's saying is kind of true. But, hey.
Like everyone's just on crud. Everyone is sharing their opinion. Everybody watched that interview, Cat Williams interview. I'm not going to talk about it because everyone's been talking about it, and I think the views are ridiculous. And if that proves anything to you content creators, nothing is ever too long. That interview is over 2 hours long, and it's got over 20 million views, more than that now. Probably, I think it's on the 30s, more than that, maybe even. If you want to speak, honeys, speak. Somebody will watch it.
She's right. Like, she's right. What she's saying is right. Because even me, I'm not even going to lie. Like, doing this thing, I've done like what? I've done 3 reactions. One of them I didn't upload because I was getting too many phone calls. But like, a lot of these videos that I'm reacting to, they're like an hour and a half. They're long. Yeah, I'm even trying to find some short videos, to be honest, man. Like 10 minutes. Like, so if there's any 10-minute videos out there, if you guys know any good 10-minute videos that are worth watching, let me do a reaction, man. Send it through, and I'll do a reaction.
Watch it to the end. In this case, over 30 million people watched it to the end. If it's good, people are going to watch it. So yeah, I feel like Cat Williams set pace, and everyone is just on crud. The girls are fighting. Literally, the girls are fighting. I was even involved in a little bit of mixed up. So the girls are actually fighting. I don't know if you guys know this, but yeah, Badders UK, right? There's a Badders UK now. They've been filming. They released the trailer. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite impressed that they've got to this level of production, because I remember when they first went over and it looked a little bit haphazard. It looked like maybe this is not gonna happen. Maybe they've overexerted themselves. Maybe they don't realize how much. But as much as I can't really stand her, big up to Lonnie for actually making it happen, because I don't think people understand how hard it is to actually do a production of that level. You think you just need a couple cameras and whatever, but it's very hard, So the fact that she's actually managed to do that, kudos to her. And that's the difference between me and a lot of you motherfuckers on the internet. I have got no problem giving people their flowers, even if I don't like them.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already like this kind of form of content. I'm not gonna lie. Zeze Millz, she normally does the interview thing, but this open topic, like she's touching on things that are quite relevant and in the UK urban space kind of thing. And Lonnie good. I'm not gonna lie. Lonnie good. She's making this like love and hip hop type kind of content kind of thing. Me personally, I don't watch things like that. I try to stay away from things like that, but for the sake of reactions, we're gonna try and cover this UK badders, just for entertainment purposes, man. Fuck it, man. We're gonna try and cover it, but at the same time, yeah, this is crazy, man. UK badders is just looking like a bunch of love and hip hop, trash TV is what I call it, to be honest, trash TV. But hey, it's entertaining, and it's she's doing her thing, and big up Lonnie good, because you know what, there's a lot of US YouTubers that have started to kind of do like a similar template, and she's quick on the ball. She's doing a UK thing very quick, rented out the house quickly, got the girls, camera crew. Gotta respect it, man. But hey,
even if I don't like you, if I see that you've done something where I know it takes hard work, it takes a lot of effort, I'm gonna give you your flowers. Because I'm mature. I'm a mature young lady. Or as one of the girls on the show, that broad back heifer who called me, he said that I was 50. I don't know what her name is. She says she's a hairstylist on the show. She basically came for me, said I was 50 and whatnot, and whatever she said. But anyway, basically, I got some backlash because I basically said that Baddest UK is a terrible idea, and anyone that goes on that show, why would you even do that? I didn't say that, but that's what I basically said, because I believe that, and I don't feel like you always have to agree.
I agree. Zeze, I agree. You go on that show, you just look like trash. Listen, man. It doesn't mean you are trash, but you look like trash because it's trash TV.
Reality TV. I don't agree with every single reality stuff program, okay, but I understand why people go on it.
And this is why I say she's middle. You see, in the scale of Ratchet and Gooni, this is why we have a lot of stuff that we agree on, because it's like I can tell, like she's not Ratchet. That's for you American people, but for the English guys, like she's not Goonie. She's not just like on the streets, like she's not on the streets. She's mature. She's a lady. You know, she's headed. She's in the middle, but she's more leaning towards classy. Like she's more classy. And hey, I'm not gonna lie. Like even since the glow up on her, you know, since she's been stepping up in her career, she's even got more classier. So, hey, big up Zeze Millz, man.
You know, like I understand why people go on Love and Hip Hop. I understand why people go on Housewives. I understand why people went on Backchat. I understand even those type of things. At least it shows some sort of characteristics. If you're charming, it comes through. You know, if you're intelligent, that even for Backchat to debate, to be able to debate, to be witty, it takes a certain level of intelligence. Okay, there's you know, there's levels to the reality stuff. There is absolutely no good reason for Baddies UK or Bad Girls Club in general, actually. There's no good reason. There's nothing about that show that you will go on there and it will put you in a good light. You are literally going to another country to fight. Tell me how that.
Hey, Lonnie, big up Lonnie, because you literally flew these girls to be fighting for free. That's hard, man. That's hard. Lonnie can be a pimp. She can be a pimp. I'm not gonna lie. She's got like that. She's good hearted, but it's like the the grand scheme, like the way she's planned this thing. She's got you girls down there beefing for entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. There's some good ones in there as well. There's some good ones. They're not all bad. When I say all bad, I mean like actually, they're not all like lower tier. Like some of them, well, when I say lower tier, because it's trash TV, this is all looking like lower tier. But to be honest, like some of them are good looking, man. Hey,
makes sense. Like, tell me, in what world is that good? In what world is that going to ever leverage you? In what world? Please. And when I said this, there was somebody on the internet that's...
You know what, though? In what world? That's got me thinking. What world? Maybe if they do it... See how they do in the UK thing? It could be like, I'm the baddest in UK. So I'm going to go to Atlanta. I'm going to go to their reality TV and start rocking there. And try and be the baddest in Atlanta. Like, but I'm from the UK. So you can kind of like... And since everyone's kind of doing this... There's so many people doing reality TV shows. They can go from state to state. Yeah, you saw me there. Now I'm here, rocking it out, being a nuisance. Hey, they can do something though. In that world of things, they can kind of make a career out of it in that world. But again, there's like, you're not getting paid. But then I guess you can kind of build up your brand, and then maybe you're known as like, right, hold on, now we have to invite so and so. Did you see the way she was rocking in the UK? It's like fighting almost. It's like a boxing career almost, but just like a really really, really budget, low grade version. It's just like, bro, it's that baddie in the UK. She was in Atlanta, bro, rocking this Atlanta thing. What did he see her in New York? Bro, she punched up that girl, bro. She punched up my girl and slept with that guy, fam. Like, that kind of thing. I'm sure you get it, though. I'm sure you get it.
Oh, they brought up Renee, and they was like, oh yeah, but Renee, she's been fighting, and she gets PLT deals and wig deals.
Not gonna lie, it's true. Renee's been fighting. She's been fighting. Hey, big up Renee though, but hey.
Some people wake up and check their phones, check the weather, check the news, check their stocks.
Hey, Zeze's face.
I check.
Zeze's face. Hey, this is my kind of girl, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Zeze's my kind of girl.
I want better for us. I want better for us black women if we think the level, the bar is wig deals and when I say PLT, I'm not talking about the big boy collaborations like India and Ella and a lot of the Love Island girlies have had, like Tiana Taylor. I'm not talking about the big edits. That's a separate thing. Them gal are separate. They are separate. They are doing their damn thing. But if your goals is just to be sent a few things from PLT and do a haul and put hashtag PLT next to that haul on the internet, I want you to think bigger, because you're not getting paid any money. And them girls that are telling you that they get paid money for that, they're lying. And I know that for a fact. Them girls that put the hashtag ad there for PLT and all those type of things, boohoo man, all that, they're not getting P like you think they're getting P. Yeah. So all the ads and the hashtag things, young girls out there don't get gassed by these little hashtag ads things that you see. Half of the time, nothing's really happening. And that's what I think is sad, is that young girls are seeing certain things online and thinking that people are making bank, or this is the way. You cannot think that going online and fighting is worth a PLT haul and a wig haul. I want better for you. And if you, I want you to want better for yourself. There's nothing good about Baddies UK. You might think it's good now, you might think it's great now, but in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, when you want to get a job and they type your fucking name on that internet and see you was there getting your head dragged out.
And I'm not gonna lie, anyone that wants to do that kind of Baddies UK, hey, better be thinking of an alias, man. Don't be putting your name. Think of a whole different identity and make a different identity, and then you can go out there and rock. These companies ain't searching you like that. They ain't searching you like that, man. They're employing so many people. They're not doing thorough searches like that. So, but Zeze Millz, look at her face though. Her face says it. She's not impressed. She's not impressed. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. She's right. She's right. Everything she's saying, she's right. I agree.
You're going to wish you never did it. Anything you do in life, please think about how this is going to look maybe in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, when maybe you're not that girl anymore. You're not that person. Please, honestly. Anyway, moving on, another bunch of girlies that, because, to move on, right, yeah. So obviously the internet has been up in dismay. Yeah, I think I might say no, I don't think dismay is the right word. But we've all been glued to our screens because Jada Kingdom and Steph London, have been going back and forth. I mean, I think
No, I know these lot have been going back and forth, but I know this is going to seem crazy sexist, but the fact that it's girl beef, like, I'm not really tuning in, to be honest. Like, big up Steph London, big up Jada Kingdom, big up them girls. Them girls are doing their thing, but bruh, I am not paying attention to their beef, man. I'm getting the news right here from Zeze. This is actually a real update for me right now. Me watching Zeze and talk about it, because I do not watch that beef. I don't know what's going on with it.
I didn't know this was the clash that we wanted to see in 2024. Who would have fucking thought that we would have seen 11 days in Jada Kingdom and Steph London going toe to toe? I mean, I wouldn't say toe to toe because it was toe to toe, but me personally, I think Jada really, knocks this one out of the park. And I think the simple reason is that it's because Jada has nothing to lose. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I feel like whenever you're going to be someone that technically is the underdog, they don't care. They don't care, because all that is going to happen for Jada is that it's going to be better for her. She's going to get more popularity. She's going to get more views. It's better for her. The underdog will always come out on top if they do really well. And I think that is the case with Jada. And I think secretly as well, a lot of people were rooting for Jada, because I don't think that a lot of people necessarily like Steph London. I don't think Steph London is necessarily like a likable character. I don't think people take to her. I don't think people warm to her. I mean, maybe I'm speaking for myself. I think I've said this.
I'm not gonna lie, she's right, man. You see, in the UK, it's the fact that she's in the UK though, because the UK, you see, someone like Steph London, her character would do very well in places like America, New York, like Atlanta, that boss bitch energy, that stuff does well out there. But over here, if you want to be saying boss bitch here, people are waiting on your downfall. They're waiting on that day, that someone comes for you and you're not on tip top shape, or you're not winning. Bro, any sort of loss that you take, bro, over here they love the humble thing. If you come humble, they love the humble thing here. That whole kind of braggadocious, someone like Floyd Mayweather, that wouldn't work here. That's too people would be literally planning on your downfall every single day. They'll be looking for it. They'll be manifesting it. I'm telling you. But hey,
times I don't really like Steph London. Do I think she's a really talented? Yes, I do. Do I think she makes really good music? Yes, I do. Do I think that she executes herself well? Yes, I do. But do I think I like her as a person and what I see of her as a person? No. And I think that's okay. I think it's okay not to necessarily gel to somebody's character. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But like I said earlier on, I'm not a hater. So when she does something good, I'm going to say she done something good. Did she do something good in this time? No, I don't think she did. Personally, I think Steph should have tapped out when Jada did her first response. Okay, so Steph came out with Data Dat. I'm Jamaican as well, and this accent's going to be terrible. And then Jada Kingdom came out with London Bed. And then Steph London came out with Dead Gal Walk In. And then Jada came out with Steph Lazarus. Okay. And we are still waiting for Steph's response. This is on a Thursday night, by the way. So as of yet, we haven't had Steph's response. And I think it would be smart for her not to respond personally. I personally think she should have tapped out after London Bed. I think if she tapped out then, we would have forgotten about it. None of us, it would have maybe gone on for another maybe day or so, but we would have forgot about it. But what Jada Kingdom did to Steph in Steph Lazarus, I reckon for that she should have tapped out earlier. And especially now, because she was talking about, going reporting her or filing some sort of taking it to court or something like that. You can't do that. And that's what I'm saying. If you knew that you wasn't going to be able to take the heat and whatnot, then you shouldn't have done it. Somebody made a good point, and I think which was really interesting. And they said that maybe Steph should have maybe switched it up with the accents. So you see, obviously Jada is born and raised in Jamaica. She's a proper yard gal. You can't go toe to toe with a proper a born and bred yard gal. It's just out. Why would you do that to yourself? I don't know why you would do that. But somebody said that what Steph should have done.
It's true, though. You're bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You can't go toe to toe with someone they've spent all their time there doing accent. Bro, their accent's gonna be better than you. They're gonna be able to say more stuff. They're gonna know the slang. It's true. I agree.
Is mixed up her dialect with a bit of patois and then a bit of like the UK, to show the difference. And I thought that was actually a really good point. I think Jada Kingdom just sounded really nice. I couldn't, I'm Jamaican and it was hard for me to keep up sometimes. But by and large, I just think that Jada actually sounded really nice. Like, take away the fact that it was a diss track. She actually sounds really good and I actually do like her music. One thing though that I just don't understand, and are we condoning it now? So Jada Kingdom said, "You're the only girl I know that gives away free fuck." Are we promoting prostitution now? Are we?
Oh, we've been promoting prostitution, man. Zeze, we've been promoting this. we've been promoting hoism, prostitution. That's been happening. OnlyFans has been happening for a little while now. Girls have been telling girls to go on OnlyFans for a little while now. There's quite a few girls that have OnlyFans casually, saying that they're selling feet pictures or whatever they're selling, like porn, whatever sort of porn they're selling. It's porn at the end of the day. You want to turn into a porno star and promote hoism? That's been happening. That's the era we're in. These girls didn't just start doing that.
Like, because I've heard this a lot outside of this whole beef thing. I've heard a lot of girls talking about this, like, "Oh, I'm not fucking for free." And I even saw
as well, like the whole city girls, 6-figure fucking nigga. Like, what do you think these girls are doing? Cardi B, all these people have been promoting hoism. Like, it's not new.
Like on one of the blog sites that, everyone was in Steph London's sister's comments saying, "Oh yeah, you're fucking for free." And I'm like,
Sexy Red even. Sukiana.
when did we start normalizing fucking for money? Like, when was this? I didn't get the memo. And why?
In the UK, though, no matter how many people's doing like OnlyFans and things like this, that's not normal. That's American culture. Like hoism, fucking the ratchetness, like online OnlyFans. Like that's American culture, but it's seeping over. But it's definitely not, for people that was born in my era, like it's definitely not it's not normal, man. Gen X, it's not normal in Gen X, but Gen Z, hey, anything kind of goes, I guess. Like people are licking people's assholes. People are licking, girls are eating guys' assholes. Let that sink in.
Why is this normal? Like, and I need to understand, maybe you guys can tell me in the comment what that means. Is this like monetary gain? Is this like dinners? Is this meals? Is this like bags? Is this like, what does that mean? Or is it like time? Like we do nice things together, we spend time together, we get to know each other. But I'm kind of thinking it's not that. I'm thinking it's some sort of monetary gain. Like you have to get something out of it to show that it was worth your while. Ladies, I hate to break it to you. I don't know what these girls are telling you. I don't know how they've made it sound nice, but it's prostitution. If you feel like you have to get some sort of monetary gain from a guy before you let off.
Zeze Millz. I don't want to like this girl too much, She's talking too much sense. And you know what's so funny? It's like it's only her. Because the majority of you're not making any sense. And she is. And she's not a pick-me. I wouldn't say she's a pick-me. You're not a pick-me because you make sense and you have morals and you have standards. Like, that don't make you a pick-me.
Prostitution. If you feel like I need a bag, I need this, I need that before I open my legs, it's prostitution. I don't care what these rap girlies
Turn
are
up.
telling you and how nice they're making it sound. It's prostitution.
Prosti.
I'm even going to read the definition of
Like a prostitute.
prostitution. Hey Siri, what is the definition of prostitution?
Pussy on commerce. Pussy for commerce. Like, that's pussy trading. Trading pussy for an income. You expecting an income for pumps. Prostitution.
The practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment. If you are saying, I need a bag or I need to get this before I open my legs, you are operating in the act of prostitution. You might not be a prostitute, but you're acting in the act of prostitution. And I need you girlies to stop it. I need you to start having sex with people that you actually like. I need you to start laying down with people that actually respect you as a person. I need you to start laying down with people that you actually know their characteristics. Are they kind? Do they treat me nice? Do they make me feel worthy? Are they compassionate? Are they considerate? Are they caring? Are they good at compromising? Do they value me? Like all these things that actually matter over all these monetary gains and values that you're trying to get in the long run that actually keep a relationship afloat. I understand that money is important in relationships. I get that. But you cannot make money the forefront of everything. It doesn't make sense. And as time goes, and a lot of times I know when certain gal haven't actually dealt with money, man.
It not make no sense, baby girl. It not make no sense. It don't make sense to be trading pussy for commerce. You see it? You see it, baby girl? You like my accent?
Because when you deal with money, man, you actually realize that a lot of them ain't got nothing going on. They're emotionally constipated. They outside of their money, they don't know how to communicate.
She said emotionally constipated. Jesus Christ.
Like you, or that they care about you, or that you mean something to them. A lot of them are cold. Like, and that's when I see people talking, I'm thinking, deal with a few of these guys that you think you want to deal with, and you will see that it ain't it. It's definitely not it. Please, ladies, stop this. Stop this glorification of this like domestic prostitution. And that's what it is. It's domestic prostitution. Yes, a guy should earn your front, as in, yes, if he's kind to you, if he's nice to you, if he's paying attention to you, your life, what you're into, he cares about you, whatever, fine. That's when those are the things that should make you open your legs, not if he takes you on a trip. Like, come on.
We need to make morals and having standards cool again, man. Like, I don't know when it got not cool, but we need to make it cool again. Like, girls like Zeze Millz, then we need to hold these girls up, man. Because she's talking too much sense. The girls that are being held up are not talking any type of sense. And this is why younger generations in, like, bits. It's just scattered. We're not holding enough girls like Zeze Millz, like, at the top to be like, yo, this is the model. Look at that girl over there. Like, look at that woman. Like, that's who you're supposed to be like. That's who you're supposed to be like. Look up to her.
Like, you got to do better for yourselves. You have to want better for yourselves. And also, men are starting to realize this, and this is why they don't care. This is why they're literally treating women like shit, because they genuinely think that all they need to do is buy you a bag. My friend's telling me that guys are like just sliding in her DMs and be like, oh yeah, I'll buy you this. I want to do this. And it's like, they genuinely feel like to get in our pants, all they have to do is buy us certain things and we're there. Our legs are open. Like, have sex with people you actually like. And then that way, no one can shame you. Because that's another thing that I realized in this whole Jada Kingdom thing and whatnot. There's a lot of slut shaming. The ladies love to slut shame. And I've realized that I feel like men don't slut shame as much as women. I think women are the first to throw back in a woman's...
Keep it on the hush. With a crush. That's guys. That's guys. Keep things... Everybody does hush. And if I let you know, if I let you know, if I bet you know, we could do it my way, what? We could do it my way.
Who she slept with, what she's done, who didn't wife her, who didn't do this. It's women. But it's always women that are talking about sexual liberation, but yet we're the first to be throwing who the woman has slept with and who she hasn't slept with. What is that about? And that's why you sleep with people that you want to sleep with and not sleeping with people because they're getting you a bag. Because you see me, remember I was talking to you about the big heifer back.
Anyone can get you a bag. That's the thing as well. If you're sleeping with people because they can get you a bag, anyone can get you a bag. That instantly makes you a hoe. Instantly. Who can't get you a bag? Anyone can get you a bag. If they can get you a bag, that means if that's how you base sleeping with people, anyone that gets you a bag can sleep with you. There's no limit, there's no cap, there's no standard, it's just an entry point. £500 bag, £1,000 bag. You're in the bed. Standards.
Back girl that was tried to come for me and told me sis even lied on my name, telling me that I slept with this person, and I hadn't slept with that person. But even if I had, who are you to tell me about who I've slept with? Who are you to tell me about who is worthy to sleep with or not? Who are you? Like, anybody, no one can ever slut shame me, because whoever I sleep with, I do it with my chest, and I wanted to do it at the time, and I enjoyed it at the time, and that person made me feel nice at the time. So you can't come and you can't come and this.
Hey, Zeze Millz, you need to stop this, man. You're up in your sex appeal acting like this, speaking like this. Jesus. You need to stop this,
Pumps.
Man.
Why are you this viewing my pumps? Oh, you slept with this person. So the fuck what? Even if I'm 34. This is what I'm saying. We're all grown. And if we actually probably spoke about sex a little bit more openly, women wouldn't actually be able to shame other women for sleeping with men or women or whatever. Like, it's so lame. It's so redundant. Asian doll, whatever her name is, getting involved, saying, oh, you slept with this person, you slept with that person, blah, blah, blah. Hey, who cares? It's 2024. If this is the only rebuttal that you have in 2024 about who somebody has slept with, everyone grow up. Really? Really? And I want all you girls to understand what's happening. These are the same women telling you to be sexually liberated, and no man can tell you, and no one can shame you, slut walk, shame walk, all these things. But it's them that are the first to bring up a woman's body count and who she's been. Let that be proof to you that they're just chatting shit. A lot of these rap girlies are chatting a bag of shit, and they don't even live by what they live by. But I would say, to round that up, I would say Jada definitely won. I was saying earlier, I wonder how Steph feels, like, because I know when I get dragged online, and there's like things circulating, or like I feel like everyone's piling on top of me, it feels horrible. Like, I'm just like, and this is on a different scale. Like, even Sean Paul got involved. Sean Paul said the ladies need to stop arguing, because this is not how ladies should talk. Big Sean Paul getting involved on Shade Room. Everyone, I wonder what that level of embarrassment feels like, because there obviously has to be a level of embarrassment. Do you know what I mean? Another thing that is just it's just blowing my mind at the moment is I don't know if you've seen it, but FKA Twigs done a campaign with Calvin Klein. I thought the campaign was gorgeous to look at. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. I don't think it was she's like naked, but she's covered. Hopefully I can put a picture here so you can see. And she's covered. and you can see a bit of her boob and you can see her nice toned body. And basically they have said it's been pulled because let me get the right thing, what they said that it's been pulled because it's basically showing a stereotypical sexual object. And I don't see anything wrong with this picture. I genuinely don't. I think she looks gorgeous. And also, it's just confusing to me because is this not policing women's bodies? Is this not what women have, like everyone's been campaigning for, women and autonomy, and I have the right to do what I want to do with my body. It is what it is. Like, I don't understand. I feel like we're going backwards. Like, how can that be? So there's an actual association when it comes to adverts in it. Like, there's an actual association that I guess signs everything off, makes everything okay. And they've pulled it. They said that it's just, let me actually find it what they said. The Calvin Klein ads with the singer has been banned for making her a stereotypical object. And it's been banned by the UK's Advertising Standards Authority. Big boy people, big boy organisation. So apparently two people complained. Two people complained about the image, arguing it inappropriately sexualized her. The ASA agreed, saying in the statement the ad used nudity and centered on FKA Twigs' physical features rather than the clothing to extent that it is presented her as a stereotypical sexual object, and said the image composition placed viewers focused on the model's body rather than the clothing being advertised. I mean, I feel like that's most advertising stuff though. Like, I don't understand what's different between this and anything else. And also, sorry, but if she was like a plus size model, would this be a problem? Like, if she was a plus size model, why is it that we can embrace their bodies at any state it is? Okay, fine, brilliant. But now a slim lady has her, her hips showing, a bit her side boob showing, and now it's showing her in a sexual way. Why are we policing women's bodies? What? And two jealous people complained about it, and just two people, and it got taken down. That something seems a bit fishy to me, and I don't understand. I don't get what's going on. It's like she looks strong, she looks powerful, she looks toned. That I don't look at that picture personally and see sexy, no, sorry, correction. I look at that picture and see sexy. I don't look at that picture and see she's been sexualized, as in I should look at her as a sexual object. I look at her and I think, wow, how powerful does that image look? Like how toned, brilliant, like how strong does she look? She's not doing, I've seen overly sexual pictures where, like, literally every single thing that we see and ram down our throat is overly sexualized people. But this is where they draw the line. Something is fishy, and I don't like what they're doing to my good sis. And I hope that they're gonna appeal it. And surely it should have to be more than two people fucking complaining for an ad to be pulled. Huh? What is that about? Yeah. I feel like we're going into a really scary time now where everything is going to be policed and everyone is so oversensitive. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. Every single group can be offended at any moment. And if that group comes forward, then now it's just too much. Like, where are we going to draw the line?
It's already like that, baby. Baby, it's already like that, baby girl. It's already like that. It's already like that, man. You know who you can't mention. You know who you can't talk about. Mention them, a whole group's coming after you.
Like, bring back the days where it was like it was clear to see, and I know that can't be the case all the time. You know, there are a lot of like underhanded things that, you know, people try to get away with. I understand, but I feel like we've gone too far now. It can't be every time one person is offended, now everything has to be pulled. Another situation like this is Skepta. Skepta literally has put out the artwork for his new single, and it's basically of a skinhead. And
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard about this, this was a stretch. This has got nothing to do with nothing. That cover there is so random. I don't know how someone connected that to all the way down to Jewish gas camp. Like, I don't even know how they done that. It says there's a tattoo in the guy's head. It does say what? Gas me up or something like that. Yeah. But nah, that's a stretch, man. Come on, man.
It's of a skinhead, and on the skinhead, it's got a tat saying "gas me up." People weren't happy with it. Basically, they weren't happy. They felt like it was tone deaf to like the current state of the world. And they said the Jewish community thought it was like reminiscent of being put in a gas chamber, gas me up, and they...
How, bro? How, bro? How? Could be anyone. That could be anywhere. How can you relate it back to, like, could be anywhere. That could be anyone. They could be anywhere. How did they relate it back? There's not even people's faces on there. Just people's head. One person's head says "gas me up." That's what I said. We're here already. We're in that sensitive time already. A picture of just someone's back of the head. You can't even use the cover anymore. It's too... It's offending someone.
It was very tone deaf. I understand. I get that. But I feel like if something is not necessarily coming from a malicious place, because the thing with that picture is it can upset a lot of groups. Like, black people were literally racially abused by skinheads all through the 80s, stomped on, beaten up, racist attacks left, right and centre.
I like Zeze, you know, she thinks. A black person can easily say, "Hey, there's a bunch of skinheads. We're offended." Anyone can say they're offended.
So I understand how certain things can be triggering for certain types of, for different groups. I get that. However, it's like, where do we draw the line? And I feel like if it's not coming from a malicious place and you can clearly see that it's not coming from a malicious place, then I think that's where the conversation needs to be had. And at first Skepta put out saying that he was going to like pull it and not use that as artwork. And then he came out again and basically said like, I understand, but if I allow people to police my art, then I would just have to stop being an artist.
It's so true. Because then where do you draw the line? If someone says, "Hey, I don't like that key that you said that thing in," like when you said stop, it reminded me of getting choked out. It's like, bro, what, now I can't say stop? Oh, that shirt that you wore, I don't know, I'm offended. Reminded me when I fell down. Bro, you need to just allow it, man. Let artists be artists, man. If it's not like taking the piss, because we know when people are taking the piss. Guaranteed when she starts talking about Lil Nas X, that's somebody that's taking the piss. Obviously. But for some reason, he's not getting he ain't getting what Skepta's getting for some reason, I don't know. Everyone seems to be cool with, it seems like there's no backlash with what's happening with Lil Nas, but Skepta, random photo of just anyone, someone's getting offended. Hey.
I totally understand what he's saying here. I think, yeah, there's certain things that are definitely distasteful and why would you even do that? But things like this, and then he put the mood board up to show like where that came from and whatever. It's an image that relates to loads of people and not just one specific group, right? And I think when you're doing art, like as an artist, where do you draw the line? Because anything can upset anyone. Let me know. Like, where? Because even me, myself, sometimes I think to myself, can I say this? Am I allowed to say this? Am I offending somebody? Is this the right thing? And I think because we're in a culture right now where people just are ready to attack, people are not willing to kind of like educate people and tell people and make them you know what I mean, like sit down with someone and say the reason why this is offended is because such and such and such. We're just so quick to want to cancel everyone all the time, and I think that's where the difficulty is nowadays. It's like, how do we come to like an even playing field, or a more realistic playing field, even with comedians, and like how far can they go? Where are they not allowed to go? What's not a joke anymore? What isn't a joke anymore? It's a lot of things. Anyway, okay, talking on the whole thing about not being offended. Okay, so someone like Lil Nas X, yeah, he has been doing the absolute most with Christianity. His new album, his artwork came out for a single, I think it was, and he was literally being lifted onto the cross and like mocking Christianity. Or he said that he's not mocking Christianity, but using imagery of Christianity and just not using it in the right way. Do you know what I mean? He put a video up of him eating the Holy Communion, and it's just really distasteful. Okay, and I can understand why Christians would be offended by that, because it is something like that is just genuine. You're taking the piss now. Like, you can tell, like, you're doing it for a reaction, you're doing it to get clicks, you're doing it for whatever. But there's a bit of discussion online about why people think they can take the piss out of Christianity and mock Christianity. And like, Christianity is probably one of the most disrespected religions amongst all the other religions. And I genuinely think it's because Christians don't take it seriously. I don't think Christian hard enough. I think a lot of Christians are lukewarm. I think a lot of Christians have one foot in and one foot out. And the world can see that. Like, if Christians are not taking their own religion seriously and adhering to because a lot of stuff as well, like I find a lot of, and I'm saying Christians because I grew up as a Christian, but how I feel is like the Bible clearly says it's the worst thing is to be lukewarm. You're either hot or you're cold. God would prefer you to be cold than lukewarm. And lukewarm, and I feel like everyone forgets that. Lukewarm is like one foot in, one foot out. I'm of the world, but I still, I go, I'm there. And that's not how Christianity is supposed to be. I don't care what anyone says. It's not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to be like having, you're supposed to live as the Bible tells you to live, right? And a lot of Christians are not living by how the Bible tells you to live. And the world sees that. One thing about Muslims, yeah, although they might do stuff that might be against their religion, they take it very seriously. They're going to pray. They're going to, do what 5 times a day. They're going to make sure, I don't know how many Christians outwardly portray a Christian lifestyle, if that makes sense. And what I mean by that is you're not of the world. And as harsh as that may sound, but the Bible clearly tells you not to be of the world. And I know Christians that are not of the world. I know them, and they don't play about. They don't mess about. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like if Christians took their religion more seriously and were more deliberate with it, then other people would fall in place. It's like a child, you know. It's like a child disrespecting their mum. No, it's like a child seeing their dad or a parent disrespect the other parent, and then the child starts speaking to that parent in the same way, the other parent, and then the other parent's like, he talks to me like that because he sees you talking to me like that. Now he thinks it's okay. That is what I think about how the world sees Christianity. And that is why I think people like Little Nas X can get away with being quite disrespectful. I think it's an in-house problem that we should address. But the thing is, you speak to Christians about this and they'll start remixing the Bible and telling you, well, the Bible, and it's like the Bible clearly says what it says. However you want to make yourself feel better about, whatever you want to make yourself feel better about, that's fine. But it clearly says it there in black and white. And I'll leave it on that. Because I know whenever you talk about Christianity and religion and people's faith, they get real, their backs get up against the wall real quick, because you have to take a look at yourself and you realize that you might not make it to heaven. And on that note, I'm Zeze Millz. This has been, I don't know what this segment's called actually. I used to call it Hot Topics, but I feel like I want to zhuzh it up now and call it something different. But yeah, I've just been here. These are my thoughts. These are my thoughts of the week. Yeah, thoughts of the week. Bye.
What makes our...
Yeah, and just like that, the reactions come to a close. Yeah, man. I wasn't expecting that to be that good, to be honest, man. I didn't even know what to expect. But big up Zeze Millz, man. That is proper content, man. That's proper, man. That's proper. That's relevant. It's in. You know, it's what's happening right now. It's current, bro. Big up Zeze Millz, man. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, reach out to me, and yeah, the end.